the first question I have, and I guess I'll propose this to both of you coming in, but we'll start, Tom, with you. Question coming in now. If I'm a vendor, do I need to pay $18,000 to call a customer's call list?
18,000 to call a customer's call. Well, okay, and I hope to have hit on that, but careful. No, you don't have to pay the 18,000 because that's the current price for full coverage, and the price has changed over time. It always goes up. You can also use a seller customer SAN, but only as to that customer if you're the vendor, and I think that was the question. The sharing of SANs is prohibited outside of each customer's business. You can't borrow a friend or a different business's SAN than the one that you're in privity with. You can't do that in order to check the registry. That kind of $18,000 savings is what I was referring to as the $40,000 plus mistake.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. Ben, do you have thoughts on that before we get to a question for you?
No, I think Tom covered it well. Thank you.
Excellent. Ben, so I'm going to turn to you now with this question, and then, Tom, if you have thoughts on it after Ben has answered. But an attendee wanted to know, what would you say we should be watching for or monitoring to understand the full impact of the Supreme Court's bar Facebook decisions going forward?
Well, those cases I highlighted in my slides, in my view, those are must-watch cases. A lot of them have been appealed, so we're going to be seeing in the coming months here, I would expect, some decisions out of the circuit courts that could dramatically change the TCPA landscape. So we definitely want to keep a close eye on those. Wonderful.
Tom, do you have thoughts on that? Any cases specifically that attendees should be looking out for?
No, none other than what Ben's provided. I think that's a pretty comprehensive response, and then otherwise just tracking developments online.